This is the song that plays on the Runaway Guys Play a Game.
They just gave me power bombs for free. Yep.
Good lord.
It's so satisfying to just let it rip,
like
man.
Slow motion. Damn.
I can see why first-person games are popular.
Glad you figured that out in the year of our Lord 2023.
I mean, as someone who's played a first-person game maybe like 3 times in their entire life, this is saying a lot. I don't know, the brief times that I tried it out, it felt kind of claustrophobic, and I kind of didn't like the feeling of not being able,
Claustrophobic?
and not being able to see what was around me.
That's what? What? But that's just what, like, you see out of your own body.
Well, I know that, but I just mean, like, in a video...
Are you claustrophobic at all times?
No, I just mean in a video game, I'm used to being able to see everything that's around me, and not being able to do that just felt weird.
But how is that claustrophobic? What's the exact same experience you have in your actual life?
I guess no peripheral vision and stuff like that? If I can explain that? And I'm just so used to when I'm playing a video game that I can see what's around me.
A little bit.
I'm struggling to see that one, but I can see some of it.
Ghost time!
Third one down. That's, 3 for 3, baby.
That.
His jaw dropped!
He just could not
Teabag.
believe what he was seeing.
Teabag.
You're teabagging ghosts?
Teabag. It's necrophilia.
Okay.
Why do we agree to keep doing this?
Man, this is a thing.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No. I just love saying things you don't expect.
Ah, yes, thing they don't expect you to say. Necrophilia.
Well, that means you have faith in me as a character if you don't, you know...
Starting to lose it.
if you don't expect me to say it. Being able to jump is nice. I bet someone out there was screaming that none of us realized that I could have been jumping all that time.
Somebody
Probably.
was screaming because you could not do spring
I think I even said I was expecting a pop-up for some reason.
But now
Yeah,
you
it never
can.
made me aware that I had spring ball. Interesting. Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay, that's definitely important.
Yeah, that's kind of a
I
thing.
thought it was going to be a missile. That's going to be
I wasn't expecting that from something that's well hidden.
So here's the thing. Bring up your logbook before you pick that up. Your logbook. Go to artifacts. This should be Chozo. In one of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the artifact of Chozo.
Yeah, baby.
I mean,
So you're gonna have to start
big
keeping
one.
those in mind.
I'm not gonna be able to remember that stuff.
That's why you brought up a menu and why I showed you could bring up a menu.
I know, but checking it in like every screen of the game.
Just look for, they're all marked by zones. They can't make it much easier without just highlighting the room. Jump from like that ledge over there. Or even there should be enough, I think. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Chozo artifact. The artifact of Chozo. Chozo artifact. The artifact of Chozo.
Look, they had to put their name in there somewhere.
Hitting
It's like you just feel it.
the ridges just slows you
Maybe
down.
this time. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. Ugh. Ugh.
Push! Push! Push!
It's like you're giving birth.
Push! Please!
Tony Hawk is
gotta
missing
happen.
out
will
on
be.
this experience. Tell
Once
him.
again. Oh,
He's cool.
oh.
And
Now.
also, don't show him this clip.
I don't know if I can actually do this.
You can do this. It is tricky, but you can do it.
Oh yeah. Right then.
Don't
was
stop
about the
boosting.
time. Don't stop.
Balloostin'.
Hold on to that cruising. I didn't.
I remember
have a
Reese the
rhyme,
other
so
day
I
was
just
just
made
like,
up a word.
Emil, how did you not hear that song when you were like 17 when you had to like sing it for charity? And I was just like, I didn't pay attention to anything.
That is true. He literally has never paid attention to anything in his life.
I mean,
Or
this
at
is
least
pretty good
until he
evidence
was,
of
at least,
that.
after, at least when he was 17.
Yeah, no, when I was 17, I viewed like any form of entertainment that wasn't video games as a threat to video games.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Because I hated how sports were more legit than video games. I hated how movies were more legit
Hated
than video
sports.
games.
Just the concept. Not even
Well,
playing,
I
just the concept.
didn't like sports for a bunch of reasons. It wasn't just that. Like, okay, I didn't like how the jocks at the school were popular and cool, and anybody else was not. I didn't like how our football team, our high school football team, was caught doing steroids, and they still lost every game in their
It still makes you
season.
laugh every time you tell that story.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's the fact that my mom watched football every Sunday, and it was the reason I could never get any sleep because she wouldn't stop hollering at the damn TV. She'd start watching at like 6 a.m. in our time zone. It was just awful.
Man, where was she watching football games at 6 a.m.?
Florida.
Reruns.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably.
reruns would have made sense.
I don't know. Maybe I think she did have a sports package on satellite or something like that let her like watch all the games.
All of the games.
She probably caught up on
Every
the
time
games
he
that she
keeps getting
cared
close,
about
he just
that
strikes the
weren't
thing.
aired locally in her area.
Yeah. Oh man.
Every boost I think he's got it on, he ends up clipping the side.
These reindeer games. Oh yeah.
No.
Tell us, did you want any one of us to try it?
So far we have not.
Someone's gonna get motion sick watching this.
Oh.
I mean, they're not really missing much right now. They can guess. Like, I could just start doing this. And right. And left. And right. And left.
Over.
And right. Every time it looks like he has it, he just bonks.
What would be really funny is it'd be
Right.
hilarious if he got up there
left.
and then went all the way to the other side and went
right.
back down.
And you can. Hey, there we go.
Where you at?
Good job.
I think that needed to just be a regular bomb, but whatever. Still works.
It summed up how I felt inside. Okay.
Okay, well, now you still have to get back out.
Oh, it's got a fall downy block like in the old Metroid games.
Yep.
Yeah.
A fall
Those.
downy block.
I hate those.
That's
in
the official
Dragon
name.
Quest
Yeah, the
Builders.
fall downy blocks make the games a lot harder.
Yep.
He's just
Fall
shaking his
downy
head at me.
blocks.
Okay, so where in the world should we have him go next?
Also known as crumble blocks, if you ever need a name.
Oh, I guess that name would make sense.
Jeez.
Jeez, I squash a bug or something?
Landed on your feet,
Oh, I
blood
landed
got
on-
on your face.
I landed on...
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I
can't-
landed on that thing.
So feel free to go check it out.
Oh!
Okay, alright.
I was about to say, you've done that a lot lately.
Gotten
I really
good mileage
have.
out of it.
I mean, if you have copyright ownership of a bit, you might as well use it.
Well, I don't.
I don't think he's copyright yelling like you're falling.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone's attempted to.
I mean, technically, it's from an Adam Sandler, but I exaggerate it.
Nest Missile expansion.
In The Hypnotist, he says like, "Okay, I'm back," and I just prolong.
That was
the
a
"oh."
weird bit. You showed me that one time.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
I mean, it is Adam Sandler. We watched, was it 50 First Dates that we watched with him? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that movie was like, it was really weird though because it was actually like genuinely like pretty sweet when it was focusing on the story. It was just when there were as Adam Sandler humor that it was crappy.
Yeah, crappy, no pun intended.
Yeah, I know. It was just a bunch of poop jokes and all that whenever it had those scenes in it. And I'm like, dude, if you just cut this from the film, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, might as well get it. You never get to see
Yeah,
this.
go ahead and just blow into my arm.
Oh my god, you should see in Prime 2 what she does.
I'd love to see that with the X-ray scope on, just the missiles like loading into her hand, just.
I mean, they're kind of energy missiles, but yeah.
Oh, frick, no!
Let's reload again!
Let's do it again. Well, you know, women have multiple orgasms. It makes sense. I don't know.
Put it in me, man!
Oh, oops, I brushed the mic. Sorry about that.
I think Samus ever just kind of relaxes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to as a intergalactic bounty hunter with a lot of weird trauma.
Where you were.
Yeah, well, go to the left because there's like a missile pack you didn't get, I believe. That is not left.
It was
But okay.
left of where I was standing. I
It
thought
was
going-
not because I said left and then you turned to the right and walked away. I meant the door.
Oh, hi. Nope.
Oh,
It was worth a
was
shot.
close.
there were more.
That
That
was
was
close.
interesting.
It was worth a shot. Whoa! That did not do what I was expecting.
Yep, half pipe.
It might be easier to do it on the other end, like that.
Yeah, 'cause I think
Metroid Other End. Here we go.
Metroid other end.
I know you said you've never played Other M, Tim.
I have, but like only for a few hours.
Would that be like worth going through on TRG? Because like it's
I would play it.
yeah.
What game?
Other end.
I love Other M. That story's garbage.
Yeah.
Gameplay's fine.
No, I
Story's
knew that
garbage.
you would love it in a so bad it's good kind of way.
Oh man, I was riffing on it the entire time. It was great.
No, I was watching your live stream. It was really entertaining. It's really sad that the story was like a really like ambitious thing, like where the director was taking it so seriously and working so hard on it. And it just turned out the way it did.
Yeah.
The series kind of went into stasis for a long time.
Well, I think the sales of Dread and I think the sales of this have hopefully told Nintendo they want more. So hopefully.
Damn right.
Oh my god! How do?
You need help?
I haven't had to call in the troops yet.
Yeah, I like being a troop.
Remember, it's when you're starting to curve up. So I might have been wrong about but like letting go when you're after the green, but like you gotta be starting to go up a tiny bit. Like the second you start going up.
Ah, that seems to be doing better.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna hit you. Okay.
And yeah, he lost his rhythm.
I need to remember to blink.
Are you doing that again?
Yeah, sometimes I get really focused on games and I don't blink for like 30 minutes and then I give myself a headache.
Don't
30
blink.
minutes!
No, I've actually
Just
not
like
blinked for like
that.
half an
You're
hour
6
before.
years old and you
I've
kick
been on
his
recordings,
ass.
people are like, dude, you have not blinked in half an hour. What is up with you? Are you
25,
human? And
your
I'm just
high
like, I
school
just forget to
sweetheart
blink when I'm
becomes
focused.
your wife.
Oh!
Finish it off with a fart and everything.
I'm so glad I don't have to sit next to Tim in this setup. We should record at your house every time.
No. No.
Oh god.
Hey, wait, you don't sit next to him anyways. I'm usually the one who sits next to him in your house.
We don't have to talk
Yeah,
about
I think
this.
he's right. Yeah.
This is basically the exact same setup, but like reversed.
Just mirror mode.
You're on my left now instead of you're on my right.
Well, maybe there's like, because we record on the second floor of my house and in the basement of yours. Maybe there's just less room for the gas to float upward in my house, so it seems worse. Oh my god!
Dan, I hope you've been running a timer. I hope you've been running a timer, Dan, to see how long this is taking. Because I'm turning on mine
Like
now.
fast forward.
Get me out of here!
3.
I am holding down ZL, ready to grip. Maybe I could talk about something that bothers me that's kind of been on my mind lately.
What's that?
So I'm sitting in a gamer chair right now. It's like got Diva on it.
21,
Yeah.
So
22, 23.
I've seen so much hatred for gamer chairs on the internet lately.
Yeah.
And everyone's all like, gamer chairs are a huge scam. You want a Herman Miller. And I'm like, okay, speaking as somebody who's owned a gamer chair and currently owns a Herman Miller, what the frick did you expect? I'm like, no, gamer chairs are not a huge scam. They are literally a quarter of the price of a Herman Miller. Of course the Herman Miller is better, but not everyone can drop $1,500 on a fucking chair. I don't get like all this hatred for like non-Herman Miller chairs. Because I'm just like, dude, not everybody who needs a chair is a millionaire.
Here's the
Jeez.
thing. It's not that they're saying like they're a scam.
I know.
As much as they're saying like it's not good for your posture. A lot of gamer chairs are racing chairs.
Yeah.
And racing chairs are designed to not move at all or let your body move at all.
I know that they're not good for your posture though, but I'm just like, a freaking course it's not as good as a Herman Miller. It's quadruple the price.
Like some people say that you can get better office chairs for even cheaper than gamer chairs, because gamer chairs are inflated in price because they've got Diva on them, or they've got Game of Thrones on them, or Batman, or anything else like that. So that's why people say that.
I just think people are a little too harsh on them, and they're a little bit like overrating Herman Miller chairs. Even to someone who owns one and loves one, I'm just like, dude, they're expensive as hell. Fuck it, I am bomb jumping up this thing. That would be easier than this crap.
Yeah. Don't know if you can.
1,
No, he can't. He only has 3
One.
bombs. He can't do it.
2, 3.
You got 3 bombs, Amelia. You're not gonna be able to do this. You want to hand the controller to someone else?
Yes!
Oh my god, he actually did it.
I am
Holy
giving.
shit.
This is the hardest thing in the
Oh.
game. No one's ever done it.
No one's ever done it.
All right, let's see here.
Please make it
He's
so
like
the whole
totally
episode is
racing
not
it.
I
just
know, that's
this.
the worst part. I am a movement player, so like I've been rocking back and forth on the couch the entire time.
Yes.
Got it.
Oh!
40 seconds. That took 40 seconds.
New world record.
No, it's not.
record.
Do you want me to do the rest of this, or you want me to hand you the
Go,
controller?
go. Yeah,
In the
just
ass,
get to a
so
safe
yeah.
place, I guess.
Oh, how does this one work?
You have to land on the rafters and
there's
like
the thing.
roll across and get on another track and go to the next one. And
Thank you, Tim.
it's a real pain in the butt.
If I fell after doing that, that would have been the funniest
I
thing.
should-
ever.
fall
You know what
right
I should
there.
do is like totally fake you out and make you drop. I cannot tell where I am lined up for this.
I think you just go all the way to the end. But
Nope.
Oh no! Oh jeez!
No, I knew you didn't have to do that.
Jeez! Wow.
Drop shadow.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for those.
Everyone always says Sonic Unleashed desperately needs like an update where the Werehog is a drop shadow because the platforming is just awful without
I
it.
was surprised to find
There
that
it
did
is.
not have one, yeah. I should have dropped. I should have trolled him and dropped.
Give me the missile expansion, but not the progress.
There you go.
Oof. Is this just a missile pack?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was progress.
No! The game told you where to go for that! Expect more!
He sounds like Jerry Seinfeld.
What's the deal with you not knowing how this game works?
Who would I? Would I be like? Would I be Kramer? Would I be?
You'd absolutely be Kramer.
Yeah, I'd be Kramer.
Well,
Tim could be Elaine.
I've never watched it, so I need to. Like my mom always said, it was really good.
No, I loved Seinfeld when I was younger. Like I watched like every rerun they did of it every day.
Yeah, you'd have to be Kramer. You're too quirky to be anyone else.
All this stuff.
I could see Tim being George.
I guess he is kind of the best friend character.
The best friend character, and he kind of like, yeah, you gotta get off that thing if you want to switch. He also is the kind of guy who had like the weird outbursts out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. It's the Summer of George,
I
Jerry.
love the Summer of George. That's my favorite episode. The subplot is the lady who doesn't swing her arms when she walks. And I love that episode so much. Spider-Mus, Spider-Mus.
Spider-Mus.
It's like Christmas, but for arachnids. I'm gonna feel bad for talking in the voice, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
The power of our temple and the 12 artifacts has sealed an evil in the depths of this planet. However, the future is cloudy to us, man. A world of veils where darkness apparitions flit in the shadows. Within this strange world, one image stands out in the mist, flickering through the landscape, wraith-like. It's the water wraith! Or it is a human, a lone figure shining in the toxic shadows. We Chozo do not know what it is, but our hearts swell with hope that the promise of that glowing light. We will place our faith in our shrine. We will be there when the light shines upon our land.
Beautiful.
You ever notice, man, how, like, if something's not yours, you, like, shouldn't touch it?
You ever notice how when Bugs Bunny dresses like a girl, he's hot?
I do super missiles fairly often, yet with the high missile capacity that we have, I just find myself, oh no.
Hey, guess what you get to do again? This is the training room.
Yes.
Can you guess what it's training you in?
Yes.
Training wheels.
Well.
Okay, yeah, tell me more, Emil. What is a Mozzie turkey of? Oh, it's a time.
Yep.
Are they? Oh God.
All right, well, that one's
One's
permanent.
an exit, and the other one's on a temporary timer.
Let's try it again.
Oh wow.
Did he make it? Oh, yeah, he did. Totally. Nicely done. Nicely done.
I didn't get hit.
Amazing.
I was just thinking, what if he gets through without
Amazing.
getting hit?
I was wondering if I would actually pull it off, and I
wow.
did.
Yeah,
Let's take a save room. We haven't done that in a long time.
I reckon.
I didn't get hit there either. Yay!
I can't tell if he's improving or not. I think so.
Well, you said my movement's
maybe.
actually pretty clean.
You're still weird about turning a bit, like actually turning left and right, but otherwise, yeah.
Ah, there's that hit.
I was expecting them to still be there when I opened the door. This is the closest to teabagging I can do, okay?
What would you even be teabagging
bouncing.
at this point?
Ghosts.
The world.
Yeah, the world, pretty much. It's like, fuck this world,
A
man.
literal fuck this world.
I was watching YouTube poops while eating sushi mixed with Fruit Loops. No.
Ew!
Oh, God!
Yeah.
Oh. It's like, hey, idiot, you're too slow.
Dang.
Every time we're just minutes away from it, it's like, hey, this is where you go.
It's like, are we there yet?
Yeah, it's just, just make sure the player's not lost.
I mean, I wholeheartedly believe that artificial intelligence is going to learn to say, "Are we there yet?" on trips.
Nah. Why are you taking so long? Why are you taking so long? I've told you the efficient route. Why are you taking so long?
expect no less from you.
To the end. Well, you should have just left him like that.
Yeah.
He was just napping.
He's just having a yawn.
Stuck.
He was just yawning.
Stuck. My tongue. Wow. Good call.
Whoa!
Surprise!
It's like a whole language of spiders.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh crap! I hit the thing. I dropped the controller and it used a power bomb.
Oops.
Hopefully, I don't need too many of those.
Yeah, I have no idea. We're gonna find out together, I guess.
Spring Ball's not that reliable on spider sections.
No. Not unless you're like. Just. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Okay, you may want to get out of that.
That was wild, man.
Wow, that was nuts. I like how she was completely submerged.
That was.
That was really funny.
Right now, she's thinking, "Thank God I have the gravity suit."
Yeah, wow. Oh,
Just slow walking through lava.
Slow dancing.
I get the feeling I've done something wrong here.
Just imagining Samus being, "I have made a terrible mistake." Watching television.
While I did the spider ball puzzle and used some bombs to get from one track to the next, and then I fell and hoped to grab it on the way. I did.
I think I've seen this in like a YouTube video once. It is a pretty standout section of the game, I guess.
There's a puzzle in Metroid Prime 2 that looks like this, and one of my most popular parts of that LP happened in that room.
I can drop here.
I was watching television.
Good
Just-
for
I-
you.
Nothing else about that?
That's
Nothing
it.
else.
You just watch
that's
TV.
all. That's all that matters anymore.
I don't think anyone really
I'll
even
never
has
be
television
able to
anymore.
match that.
No,
like,
it was such. Oh, there's that one power bomb you need.
Funny.
Thank God.
Plunk.
Oh. There we go.
Yes.
We are through. It's a
Wow.
thingy.
It's just in a whole room like this.
I want to scan this.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Plasma beam! Plasma!
Oh man.
Yeah.
The last of your beams, technically.
Plasma doors. And here I thought it was going to be a flamethrower or something. I guess fire is plasma.
It is more of. Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
I get the feeling I know what you were about to say.
Yeah, you probably do.
I can just sense it.
It's more Paper Mario than Paper Mario has been for at least 15 years or maybe more.
You know, okay. You know what's really sad? Ring Fit Adventure is more Paper Mario than Paper Mario.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a turn-based RPG. You earn experience points. You do action commands. Like, it's more Paper Mario than Paper Mario.
Wow, he actually might be right on
Jeez.
that.
It's sad that the fucking exercise game has a progression system, yet the beloved RPG series is just not allowed.
Not allowed, I say.
Thanks, game.
Dork
It'd be sad if it was voice acted every time with the narration turned on.
Come on, Samus, you know better by now.
Where did you learn to fly?
Who made you the Pope?
Who died and made you Cassandra Lee Morris?
I would assume Cassandra Lee Morris.
That'd be sad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't have that. Too soon.
There was one time where I was tuning into one of her live streams and I just mentioned something in the chat and she's like, "Oh, I know who you are. I watched your, I think it was called Haunted Luigi." It was really good.
Double back.
I thought that was really funny.
Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques.
I had an embarrassing moment in French class when they were talking about that song. And they were like, "Yeah, this is French." And I was going, "Oh, really? I thought it was just gibberish."
Man.
I heard it as a kid and just thought it was gibberish. When I was like 4, I never thought about it again after that.
Gibberish, I tell you.
I mean, at that age, you think English and Spanish are the only two languages, and it's neither of them. So
Unless you live in a country that doesn't have Spanish.
I guess you are Canadian, so.
Yeah.
S-A-N-C-E.
Nice
yeah,
try.
That's a tricky one to land
Whoa,
on.
whoa, this is deeper than I thought. Probably shouldn't mention this though, but you know it'd be a wild, like, first-time game that I've never played.
What?
Minecraft. I have never played Minecraft.
Bum 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 bum.
It sort of came out at the height of my, like, early 20s. Grumble, mainstream popular game, bad. And by the time I was, like, willing to give it a chance, I didn't know anybody who played it.
You sure you didn't
Meanwhile,
play it
half
like
of
when we were on
TRG
the
does.
server all together that time?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised about that too. They didn't do that.
Didn't.
Oh,
Do the
I
server?
couldn't remember if you were
Yeah.
there or not.
Yeah, and I don't know, it just seems really overwhelming to get into because I've watched videos on it and I'm just like, dude, there's like 90,000 mechanics in this game now and like all these like creatures and they all do different things and... Suck me.
Bonk. Bonk.
Suck me so I can suck you! What? Hey. You guys are everywhere.
They are trying to kill you.
Yeah, but like I've killed like 100 of them by this point. There aren't that many people trying to conquer the galaxy.
You'd be surprised.
And 5th time, and let me suck you. You?
It's never gonna not be weird when he says that.
Never in a million years.
And we can go. No, I was pressing B. What the hell?
You were on a slight like incline when you did that. You popped off of it, which ate your input.
Ah. Man. I think feet should just be feet.
What?
Well, because like I
Well-
slipped off the thing, you know.
Yeah. So you think how does that sentence you said made sense?
I mean, like feet
We're
on
not
the
gonna have
ground.
another gasoline prices thing, are we?
Yeah, maybe like we have like slippery fetishes because
Why does it have to be fetishes?
Well,
I was. Oh god, it almost happened again. Okay. I just love your reaction. Just how did you get here from gas station prices? Drones reporting for mine duty must check in at control tower for debriefing. They have notices.
sucks to be them.
Tomorrow we can build a better galactic empire.
I will build a grand.
Hey, don't go out too fast. Don't go out too fast.
yes.
You said that
Wow.
in just the nick of time. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's
That's
pretty well hidden.
rough.
Oh, some lore in here too, apparently.
Yeah.
Makes you feel so important when you get one.
Yeah, it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
4 left. Sorry, 5 left.
Was I to say no?
Math is my specialty.
So yeah, I'm bad at reading. You're bad at math. We complete one very stupid person.
For some reason, I thought you actually had 8, and that's why it looked like you had 8, and that's why I only said 4. That should be it.
I'd probably
Lock
get
on.
a scan or something.
nothing.
Oh, is that not
Or-
it? Look up higher.
Aha! That is really, really far.
That's way
Yep.
up there.
When I said highest, they were kidding.
That's really on there.
Then you just need a regular missile.
Yeah.
That's really silly that a super missile doesn't do
Too
it.
powerful. Can't. I'm strong against it. It's too powerful.
It's just like it's so
Super missile
powerful
just
that it
compacts
overflows into negative power
Right.
and makes it stronger.
There you
Yo.
Oh,
go.
I look neat like that.
Yeah, that's
it's like a
kinda cool.
Dragon Ball.
That's
Not like
You
a
look-
Dragon Ball, but like a ball that is a dragon.
You look like Ozma.
Ice Valley.
Ice Valley. It's not what that says.
I didn't
Can
want to
you
say
read?
Bendrana. It's a little too long. Welcome back.
Hey.
Man, the Japanese names for everything are so freaking boring. Like, you'll see the English version name of like a Final Fantasy spell, and it'll be like Ultra Mega Death Explosion Mc 9000, and then the Japanese version is just fire.
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 We're going for full immersion today. We're coming at you from a bunker deep within the Earth's crust, hiding from the great poison as it devours and scorches the land above.
Yeah.
We have a smoke warning in Calgary right now.
Yeah.
We are forbidden from going outside.
I've
You
never
can
seen that
go
happen.
outside. It's going to be very smoky. You're going to be coughing.
Stay away from LA.
And if you're coughing too much, you're gonna end up in a coffin.
Smog. Coming at you
Bye.
live from Phendrana Drifts.
Man, this is so satisfying. Just killing them in one. Ow.
Killing them in one ow. You went the wrong way.
Oh. I was wondering how long that was going to take to
I
happen.
was wondering
the first
how long
thing you
it
did.
was gonna take to go
I think I just
the
get
wrong
disoriented
way.
spatially with this being a
Don't
first
go
person.
in that door.
I thought this was the right one.
You're gonna take the long way.
I'm going up, okay. I think I just get disoriented spatially with this being a first-person game, and I don't realize what direction I'm actually facing after a while.
I didn't think you'd have this much problem with a first-person game.
Yeah, I think this is... Let's see, I played Halo 1. I played Portal for like 20 minutes. I played a Minecraft demo in a kiosk once. I'm trying to like really reach for first-person games.
I was gonna say, I don't usually
Hmm.
think Minecraft is first-person shooter or first-person game, but I guess that's correct. You can play it in first person. I guess that's the default.
I'm just so used to being able to see
I've played.
around me in a video game and like, you know, being like more spatially aware, I guess.
I guess, but like, the thing is, it's like it is in reality, so you have the same spatial awareness you would have in reality.
I think in reality I'm using things like motion to and like feeling to like do that, and I don't really have that in a first-person game.
I guess I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure like how to put it into words, like why I have so much trouble. I just do.
I'm legit curious how you would be in VR now that you've said that.
I've done VR once. So I kind of I mentioned my whole, you know, early 20s, grumble, trendy games bad, you know, too mainstream, blah, all that garbage that I used to think.
Yeah.
That I thought about Minecraft. And when I saw VR catching on, I was like, come on. Every time, you know, every like 10 years we hear about VR coming back and it never catches on, and people are always act like this is going to be the time, and it never freaking is. And you know, every time anybody ever tells you that they were really immersed in a VR game and they believe they were really there, they're freaking lying to you and just getting caught up in marketing hype. That was how I felt about VR. And then I went over to Jules' house and I tried out VR for the first time. They had me playing Beat Saber, and one of those walls came up that makes you squat under it. And as soon as one of those walls came up, I verbally go, ah! Like, because it was coming at me, and I forgot it wasn't real.
Wow.
So, after saying that for a long time, that people are lying to you if they said they were immersed in it, that was my first time playing it, what came out of it.
There you
And
go.
then people came running to see if I was okay, because they thought I injured myself, because it was a real ass, like, terrified for my life scream.
I wish I'd been there.
Wait, am I back where I was?
You somehow, I don't even know how you did it.
What?
I literally don't know how you did that.
I'll go back then?
Boop, 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 boop.
You must have gotten in the correct room again and went the wrong way again. I don't know how.
But first, we have to kick some ass.
And take some names and play some games.
Take some names, play some games. No more here for the silly games.
I remember I used to always be like, my name is Reggie, I'm about taking ass and kicking names, and I thought that was really funny.
Did you see what he tweeted on Mother's Day?
Yeah, it was the Give Us Mother 3 thing.
Yeah. I don't know if he's been doing that for a couple years now, but
I genuinely hope that whenever Mother 3 does get some kind of official English release, they call him back in to record the Nintendo Direct so he gets to be the one to announce it.
Oh,
that would be
yeah,
funny.
that would be
That would
awesome.
actually be funny.
So, from the perspective of an Earthbound fan in the, like, 90s and 2000s, so, Kimishima was the president of Nintendo of America back then. And we were all convinced, oh my god, we were all convinced that the reason why Earthbound, or at least this is what I heard, a lot of us were convinced that the reason why Earthbound had never seen a re-release and why it was so much trouble to get the series represented and stuff was that it was a commercial failure, and Kimishima saw it as like an embarrassment on his like career.
Oh.
That, you know, a game came out like that and it sold that poorly and all that stuff, and that, you know, he must just be embarrassed by it. He must just hate Earthbound. So we all thought that Kimishima just hated Earthbound, likely because it was embarrassing for his career. And then when Reggie became the new president, we were like, all right, good, okay, we got to get to him first. We have to like convince him because like he's our key to this. We have to like make sure that he knows that Earthbound is good because we need to like make sure this new president doesn't hate the series. And then when it kept not happening, and we were all like, you know, that was why that was why there was such aggression to keep bugging him about it, because we were like, we need to convince him that it's good. You know, we need him to know, because the last president didn't.
Totally get that.
And then we found out, like, a decade later that isn't how companies work, and that it was actually the company's lawyers in Japan that were holding it back, because they said it was, you know, bad from a legal perspective to re-release the game.
Yeah, because of the copyright and content. Oops.
I remember I had friends that were saying that the copyrighted content thing was a complete non-issue because, come on, Grand Theft Auto has how many parodies of things in it and they get away with it just fine. And I'm like, Grand Theft Auto also makes a lot more money.
That is true.
Well,
The other day I saw this thing in my recommended, the Simpsons chalkboard gag after the movie came out was, I will not wait 20 years to make another movie. They only have 3 years left to make good on that promise. There was a second movie planned for a while, though, but it kept running into problems, and then COVID caused it to go on the back burner. So it might not actually be delivered.
It was a perfect
Why
door.
do you people come back every time I go into
Because they
this
want
room?
you dead. Face.
But they're already dead.
Face. Nope. Not these ones.
I say they seem pretty alive to me.
They just keep
Killed them like
coming
5 times already.
It's their cousins. Their relatives.
in. He's my cousin.
He ain't heavy.
Sorry I
he's my
killed
brother.
your wife in the other room. I don't know, I ship Air Pirate with the Spike Monster.
I don't even care.
You didn't even care?
They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, it's their life.
I didn't even hear what was said.
Maybe
Oh,
it's
okay.
better.
You need, yeah,
Is
you
it
need
on
that
the
one to the
side?
right on
Yeah.
the map.
To the right.
To the right, to the right.
No, on the map, it was to the right. Yeah, you need to keep going up. And
Maybe
you're gonna-
there's a you're right, it's right thing that's happening to me, and that's why I get turned around.
I've literally told you left and you've gone the opposite way numerous times. You even did that while driving once.
I do get left and right mixed
Whoa.
up to this day. I've never, like... That's never become instinctive. I always have to think for, like, a second, and sometimes I still get it wrong.
That's a little worrisome, but maybe that's just me.
I get up and down right, at least.
Good.
That's very good.
I'd be even more concerned at that point.
You'd be stuck on the elevator for 10 minutes trying to figure out, like,
my
which way to
God.
go.
I have been stuck on an elevator before.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but
Haven't we all?
not quite what we meant.
I do not like the X-ray scope.
Well, good, because that's not what you're using.
Or not the whatever. I think I just don't like scopes. Like, I think that's just all there is to it.
Yeah, I think you don't like the visor system, but I hate to tell you this.
I
They're
find
in
it hard to-
all the games.
I found it disorienting
prime
and
ones.
kind of hard to see with. Oh, here we go.
Here's your advice where to go next.
stand
Unique
up.
phazon
Splatfest
readings
theme for the
analyzed.
day is high levels of phazon versus
Found on mobile
sources.
source.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Elite control, elite
Uh,
quarters. So we're going back to the mines and doing the other half
I
soon.
know.
uh,
This is gonna be good.
With a name like Elite Quarters, I bet it's full of money and you get to take a quarter out from your grandpa's ear.
I'll bring your amulet coin.
This box? Does this box?
Eventually. Give it a couple 100 years.
Eh,
Rusting and environmental
He
damage.
does not want me to break this, whatever it
that
is.
is weird. I thought you could break that.
Yeah.
Usually you can.
Try using like a missile.
Oh.
Haha!
I don't know, man. You think the box would have melted by then?
That was weird.
There's a shield.
Yeah, there's shields up there to prevent the tower from taking like base damage at least.
Wow.
Yeah, so just shooting at it is not the answer like that.
Can I just jump this?
Nope.
Aha.
I think you're hitting that rail. Oh, there you go.
There it is! Aha!
Not bad.
Yeah, so you...
Wow.
You walked over to break that box, and in breaking the box, you broke the ice that only the plasma beam can break, and never noticed you did it.
Oh.
That's the only reason you didn't figure it out sooner.
This is so neat getting to go out of bounds in this area.
I mean, I wouldn't really... I didn't think it was gonna be that.
Nope. There's invisible walls preventing me there.
Preventing you from getting on top of it.
Oh, baby.
So you can't get on top of it.
1, 2, 3.
You can't get on top of it. What does that leave?
No.
If you can't get on
know.
top of
I
something...
was trying under in the sides, but I don't
You
see
did not
it.
try under, Emil.
What? Oh!
The
Yeah.
cutscene zoomed in on a hole in the ground.
I didn't notice it.
I know, which is why I kept saying, since you can't get on top of it...
Oh, baby.
I think my eyes were just focused on the tower because it was so big and, you know.
And that.
Now
is
I'm the
8
elder.
of 12.
I don't believe you on that.
Oh.
I will lead us to an age of prosperity.